Welcome to another episode of Nothing's Ever That Serious. We got a sign.
That's right.
And it's Jay's birthday.
What? What?
You say I'm old.
Yes.
You say that we celebrated my 50th.
Yes.
And because you're very childish, we're celebrating Jay's 15th birthday.
There we go.
This is his quinceañera. How you feeling, man?
I'm good. Happy to be here with my friends.
Yes.
Staying on brand, great hoodie.
Are you a birthday blues kind of guy? Are you excited to be living another year?
This is me the day before my birthday. Mm-hmm. And then birthday, 1, 2, 3.
So you're constant. You remain constant.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
But it's your birthday. We want this episode to be about you.
Okay.
For me and Guru's birthday, we did gifts.
We did gifts.
So we want to carry on that tradition. It seems to be like a next tradition. Are you up for some birthday gifts?
Let's do gifts.
All right. My first gift that I'm going to give you. Mm-hmm. I notice while we're recording, every now and then you'll pop out, things to keep your lips moisturized.
That's right, man.
Staying on the theme of practical gifts. Is this a brand you use?
Yeah.
Chapstick?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, we got, what flavor is that?
This is like the stepchild. But original, hey.
Okay. I feel like my lips get more chapped during the winter time.
I'm challenged because, it's fuller.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just more of a comfort thing.
You got them.
Just keeping
You have the what do they call them? We said we were going to make it a little bit more mature. This
right,
for a mature audience. So
I know where this is going.
You got the DSL.
The what?
Guru just don't even. Matter of fact,
don't
that.
Well, I got some more. I got a couple more gifts for you.
Okay.
All right. This one, I don't know how practical this is.
Okay.
We talked about this on the podcast. Your favorite movie. It's come up a few times on this podcast.
That's right.
What's your favorite movie? That's Drumline. Nick Cannon. I wanted to get you a copy so you could have it. I know everyone's digital now, but I feel like hard copy is the way to go. I didn't put a lot of thought into your birthday, so I probably should have ordered it on Amazon. Right. But I was like, I'm going to go to Walmart and I'm going to look in the bin. It's got to be, they got that big.
$5.
Yeah, $5. Okay. A bunch of movies. So I searched and I couldn't find it. So it's the thought that counts sometimes. What's this one? I couldn't find Drumline, but I made a breakthrough. I got you this movie instead.
But you have your own copy, right?
You have a copy, or at least you had a copy.
I have numerous copies of Drumline.
Okay.
Numerous.
Okay. Numerous.
Why numerous?
Why do you have numerous copies?
The original copy I got was for like my 9th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And I watched it so much, it got like scraped up and stuff. So I had to get a new one.
I got you.
Then I got
so if it starts skipping, you can put this movie in.
Breakthrough.
I haven't seen it, but it's probably a good movie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is good. Hey, man.
And I got one final gift for you.
All right.
On my episode, you supplied me with a big pack of bangs because I'm a bang drinker.
Bang.
People who have been following us since episode 1, that was before I was banging, and we kind of used to be like, "Hey Jay, hello."
It was more like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Yeah, we were like, "Welcome to the next podcast." But now, once I discovered bang, it became more of a
we got a hoop.
So you supplied me with the 12 bangs.
That's right.
I want to return the favor. We already know what your favorite beverage is. Let's see if I could outdo you. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Dr. P. Dr. P.
Dr. Pepper.
And I'm going to speed this up. We're going to speed ramp it because we're film students and we know how to do this. Dr. P. Dr. P.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. P.
Still going the same speed.
Dr. P. Who's editing this? Fast forward it. Dr. P. Dr. P.
Let's go.
Yo, they're going to turn off the podcast and we have a really good birthday episode planned. If y'all don't fast forward it, Dr. P.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. P.
23 flavors.
Dr. P. And that's it. Nope, just kidding. One more. Dr. P.
There we go, man. Yo.
15. Dr. P's. That's for you, man. Like I said, we got some fun stuff planned.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very thoughtful gift. somebody's gonna enjoy that breakthrough movie.
You're gonna re-gift my gift, or you gonna put it back in the Walmart bin?
This is the first time I'm gonna pay Walmart to take something back.
Hey, man, you're gonna pay them $5.
My boy, he got this. He go $5. Just take it back.
Sometimes we like to keep Jay in the dark about what's happening on the episode. How do you feel about that?
On this day in particular, I'm nervous.
Okay, you should be. But it's gonna be fun.
Okay,
it's gonna be. I really think you're gonna enjoy this episode. We put a lot of thought into it because it is your birthday. We want you to have a good time.
All right.
We want you guys out there to have a good time. So if you guys remember from my birthday episode that came out towards the end of season 1, Jay shared a story in that episode.
I used to have a landscaping job.
Right.
We got to the site of a job one day. The guy who usually leads the group wasn't there yet.
Okay.
All of a sudden, this black truck like zooms up. He's waving. He's like, job canceled, job canceled.
Okay.
We was like, what's going on? And he said the head guy got up early and he was making repairs on the lawnmower. And it came down on him and it cut on. And then I say, that's a hell of a mess to clean up. But everybody ignored me, which they should have, right? So then I said, if he was under the lawnmower, how did it cut on?
Right.
Somebody set him up. And they like shake their head in slow motion and like start walking off one by one.
Right.
And I yelled to him, I was like, so nobody gonna help me solve the mystery? And they all flicked me off and they left.
Let's do a true crime episode. I think you're on.
We're going to get down to the bottom of this true crime episode. Let's go.
It was just me just trying to connect the dots, man.
Okay.
It's been keeping me up.
Well, we were thinking for your birthday, we could get to the bottom of this.
Honestly, it was just one of the weirdest, strangest cases I ever seen in my day.
If you want to ask anybody questions, ask nigga Jay sitting by y'all.
You killed him.
Jay,
I did not kill him. I did not do it.
You went to kill him and you framed me.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
On this podcast, you tell a lot of stories.
Yeah.
And, they're all true.
All true. And I wouldn't even be able to make up something like that.
Right. Yeah. That kind of stuff you can't make up. Mm-hmm. So after you told me and Guru that story, we want to dig into it a little bit deeper.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would say I was very surprised that this was true.
Like this was really true.
Yes.
Very true.
Yes.
So Guru and I started looking into it, and I think we found the actual case.
Okay.
On the internet. Guru, do you have that?
I believe so. So let me know if this isn't it, but I believe
right. We need your help. We're gonna do this together.
This was the first thread we kind of uncovered. This is a news article pulled from the North Carolina Herald. I think it was like reported on like the day it pretty much happened. So it was really, really short. And this is kind of where we started and we kind of went from here. Here we go. So just to read it to you, did
you see the article when you were down there? Or did you it happened and you kind of moved on? And we'll pull it up for you guys.
All right, let's take a moment. I know we knew this was going to kind of hit Jay hard. It's his first time really seeing it back.
You've seen in previous episodes where we'll do our "We'll be right back" screen. So we'll be right back. So we'll pull it up so you guys can see.
It's caution tape.
But Guru, can you go ahead and read what the article said?
Man decapitated by lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
The body of Kareem Oweet was found at his North Carolina landscaping business on Wednesday in what police called an unimaginable tragedy.
Unimaginable, yeah.
Kareem Oweet, he was found...
Wait, what's his name?
Kareem Oweet.
Kareem Oweet.
Okay. Kareem. Well, did y'all have any nicknames for him? What y'all call him?
Big O.
Big O. That's what y'all call him. Big O. Okay.
Kareem Oweet, or Big O, he was found laying under a lawnmower and decapitated. The lawnmower turned on and fell while Mr. Oweet was fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's succeeded by his wife, Amanda Oweet. Mm-hmm. Investigations are ongoing.
Mandy.
Investigations are ongoing and no foul play is expected. However, if you have any information regarding the incident, please call the Crime Stoppers tip line.
Okay. First glance, they're in on it.
The newspaper, you feel like they knew? Okay.
Because how do you not suspect foul play?
Right.
That's a cranking, like, somebody has to.
Right. Okay.
A few times, like.
Well, like I said, we, by the end of this episode, if we could get to the bottom of this and solve this crime, at least, Mandy can, be able to be at rest, We're
trying for you.
So you suspect that whoever wrote this article.
North Carolina Herald.
They're in on it.
Okay.
We'll throw that right up there.
This doesn't connect to anything yet, but.
Till we get further information, y'all on the board.
They are.
What else we got?
That article kind of linked us to the city and linked us to the O'Keefe's landscaping company. And what I saw is just kind of like a few days before this incident occurred, you guys actually had your annual cookout, I guess you guys would have as a company. Anything you can tell us about that? Did you remember?
Yeah. It was an annual cookout. You pretty much, that's where you find out who's an employee or X, Y, and Z. It's kind of like a check-in type thing, but it's a employee appreciation type of event. We go to the park. You can bring your family. Frisbee, bounce house for the kids.
Right. Okay.
X, Y, and Z. Grown-ups. Hey, you want a beer?
Right.
And
what did we uncover?
And we were able to actually find coworkers of yours that were employed during the time.
Yeah, so we're gonna reach out to some of your coworkers.
I hope this goes well, man.
Did you like your coworkers?
I thought we were cool.
Okay,
but hey,
you said at your job you kind of stayed to yourself. Was it like that at this job too?
Yeah, it was like that. But like, we had been on so many jobs that we was cool over time.
Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna call your coworker. Let's see if he remembers you, because this was a few years ago.
Yeah.
So, hello.
Who this?
Is this Jay's coworker? Did
you? Who asked?
We're sorry to be bothering you, sir. What's your name, sir?
Antonio Ricardo. What's your name?
That's Tone. What's up, boy?
Antonio Ricardo. Okay.
So we're actually sitting here.
I know your sorry ass voice right here, man. Is that the Jay?
No.
Man, you ought to be glad your ass ain't here right now, man. I put hands on you faster than quiet service, man.
Hey, we're sorry to bother you. I don't know if you're familiar with a Big O. We're calling regarding a company you used to work for called O'Keefe's Landscaping, and you guys called your boss Big O by it?
Yeah, man, he was big as a mother.
And I don't know if you remember, but a few years ago, Big O kind of met an untimely demise.
Right. How you?
He dead. Ain't no untimely demise. He dead.
Yeah, he gone.
How did you feel about that accident?
I ain't want this to die, but he dead. What you want me to say? He was my boss, man. I mean, I like him just about as much as anybody like a boss. He didn't promote me or nothing. I tell you who he did promote. That's Jay. Okay. Got an employee of the month 10 dang times, man.
Okay.
Ain't do nothing.
I did go from edging to hedges.
Okay.
Man, you ain't nothing. You wouldn't deserve that employee of the month award, man.
Hey, man, this is about Big O.
Sounds like there's some animosity that you have towards Big O and Jay.
Are we good? Are we okay?
Are we
It's
okay?
been a long time, man. I didn't know you had these feelings.
Did anyone have any issues with Big O that you noticed?
I know we ain't get along like that, but what you trying to say? You trying to say I killed him?
I mean,
shut case, man. Case closed.
We just brought up his name, and automatically you started, getting kind of hostile.
Look, man, you can't do it. All right.
So
look, I already got warrants in 5 states, man. You down about to catch another case? No. If you want to ask anybody questions, ask Jay sitting by y'all.
Okay.
What's this? What are these warrants?
Homie was quiet, mysterious, man. You know what he said? Let me tell you what this said.
Okay.
Right as soon as that lawnmower fixed on Big O right on top of his forehead. Guess what Jay said? Hey Jay, why don't you tell him what you said, huh? Homie said that's a hell of a mess to clean up. You ask him about that? Hell of a mess to clean up.
Okay.
I think we got enough.
Look, I mean, like the dude, but I know better than to say something like that when a lawnmower hit a man on top of his head.
No, he raises a good point, sir. You're our friend. We we're not implicating you, but what he's trying to say is you made a joke during a very serious thing. Is that what you're saying, Tone?
Over here dancing on the grave, huh? Tell me about that, Jay.
So, Jay, you were dancing on Big O's grave.
Wait.
No.
Dancing on his grave over there.
Hold on,
like Michael Jackson.
Let him defend himself. Okay, go ahead.
We went to go pay our respects.
Right, okay.
We were all standing around in like a semicircle.
Okay.
I don't know if it's somebody's ringtone, but the Swag Surf song came on.
Okay.
And let's be honest, what do you do when that song comes on? It's still working on me to this day. Wasn't anything personal.
Okay.
Completely unrelated.
Okay.
I don't know what this guy's.
All right, so we're gonna. So anything else you remember about working with Jay? You said he was kind of mysterious and kind of quiet into himself.
Yeah, he was a little quiet, mysterious.
Okay.
Until somebody brought a drumline.
Drumline.
For some reason, man, he had a strange fixation on that movie. Whenever somebody was talking about drumline,
okay,
they always be talking about, oh man, Nick Cannon's such a great actor. I'm just like, what? Ain't nobody checking for some Nick Cannon.
Okay, how did?
Except to be one of his 10,000 baby mamas.
How did
the slander ends now?
How did?
He got so many kids, man. He about to start his own country.
How did?
I'm not gonna take too much more of that.
Okay. So Jay used to get upset about drumline.
You used to get upset when people would say drumline wasn't good?
It wasn't anger.
Okay. Did you witness Jay getting upset about when people would say drumline wasn't good?
Yeah, man. There was this one time. I ain't gonna say no names. Mm-hmm. Big O said something about drumline, right?
Mm-hmm.
That movie was trash.
Okay.
That's
Next thing you know, homie was mad quiet. Ain't say nothing the whole day.
Tone.
Hey, nigga, what you want?
So from this phone call, is it safe to assume that we got issues?
Ain't nobody checking for you.
Hey, Big O rolling in his grave off this phone call, buddy.
There's some things more important than talking about open shut cases with dead people. Huh? How about that?
Bye.
Wow. In your defense, that doesn't sound like the best.
The words of an
coworker.
honest man.
We're trying to get to the bottom of this, so we can't leave any stones unturned.
Can we put him on the board?
Yeah,
we have him.
Okay.
I also wrote that he really wanted Employee of the Month.
Right.
And didn't get it.
It seems like him and Big O didn't really get along. Is that what you remember?
Hey, I'm not gonna snitch, but I don't like what he, let's just say he deserved to be on that board, okay?
He did bring up one interesting point.
Yeah.
We know that you like drumline. Would you kill me if I say Nick Cannon's acting wasn't that good in that movie?
You've never felt in danger around me, right?
I've never felt any kind of threat coming from Jay. So,
but meeting him for the first time, he was coming in.
Yeah, he was an aggressive guy.
All right,
he was an aggressive guy.
Do with that what you will. Wow. Do we have anybody else? Because that's
I don't feel like that brought us any closer to justice.
No. Yeah, we a little bit closer.
Well, we do. Yeah, we did make other contacts down there. So
let's get somebody nice, man.
Yeah, let's get somebody else on the line and see if they can help us dig up any more dirt.
So we actually have a detective that we kind of figured out who was a part of the case, and we
he was investigating Big O's death.
Yeah, let's call the detective and see what he can give us.
Yeah, let's call the detective.
Hello?
Sir, hello.
Yes, Detective Chances, Slim Chances.
Slim Kansas?
Detective Slim Kansas, okay. Are we
Slim Chances, sir. As in, there's a slim chance that the case is wrong.
Okay.
That's the dopest detective name I've ever heard, okay.
Wow. It's nice to meet you, sir. We really appreciate
Yeah, you can thank my parents.
Okay. Yeah, we're doing some research for a case that you were involved in.
Well, what do y'all want to know about the case? It's good. This is recorded, by the way.
I don't know if you kind of came in contact with him during your investigation, but one of the guys that we podcast with, Jay, he actually moved away from North Carolina, strangely, soon after that, that whole event. And he's now living here in Virginia. He kind of just told us the story on the podcast one day. We started Googling and looking up the story, and we actually saw the news article. And so we wanted to reach out to you and just kind of, you're the guy with all the facts.
Mm.
Right. No, it was just one of the weirdest, strangest cases I ever seen in my day. I remember the case like it was yesterday.
Okay.
So I go to the crime scene, and when I walk in, all I hear is this loud banging sound. Do. So I'm like, all right. And then the next thing I know, I just hear this loud voice talking about, you got to make love to the drum. And so I'm like, what's this? I turn my head around the corner. Tell me why Drumline was playing on the TV.
Okay.
I've never seen a waste of good speakers in my life.
So
watch it, detective.
You showed up to the crime scene. How loud was the volume? Did you think that it was actual people talking?
I didn't know at first. It sounded like it was some hoodlums or somebody.
Okay.
Just in there.
Did you take your weapon out? As you were turning the corner.
I reached for it, but I didn't. But I didn't want to have a repeat of the other time.
You approached cautiously.
Okay, so you approached cautiously, and you said it was just the TV.
That's the one thing I heard. They said, you can't beat the drum. You got to make love to it. So I'm wondering who would say this.
Okay. Did you think that was unusual that for that particular thing to be playing?
It was really weird because I never seen somebody wanting to torture themselves. Throughout my line of this work, I've seen a lot of things. Not once did I see anybody just go ahead and want to torture themselves like that,
Oh, you mean to watch that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
To watch Drumline. It's
okay. All right. So let's talk about the crime scene a little bit more. So you show up, and the deceased, he was involved in a lawnmower accident.
They said the victim was fixing a lawnmower. His head was underneath it.
Okay.
They said it cut on and then fell on his head, and then it was tragic.
From what you saw, did that strike you as unusual? Did you what conclusions did you draw from what you saw?
As I was looking around, I started to see, the evidence.
Okay.
Right? That's the one thing we always try to look and see, like what. Right. We look at the case, we look at everything, but really it's the evidence that stands out, right?
Yes.
And so I started talking to some people. The first thing you got to do is, he had an accident and wasn't see anything, right?
Right.
So the first thing I do is I ask somebody, one of the next shop owners to the left, right beside the donut shop.
Okay.
I asked that guy, I was like, hey, did you see anything that was going on?
Right.
They said they saw someone walking with a black hat.
A black hat?
And it was a gray hoodie. Black hat and a gray hoodie. I kid you not.
Wait, hold on. Very, very popular colors. I think I have a gray hoodie. Yes. I think I have a black hat.
I do have a gray hoodie and a black hat.
Yes.
Yes. We all shop at Walmart. We get it.
Right.
But here's the thing. It was just a little peculiar because there's that, and then there's the actual evidence at the crime scene.
Okay.
Things started to stand out a little bit more.
Okay. What kind of things were showing up at the crime scene?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll give you a list down if I can remember. Let's see. Okay. So the first thing I remember stumbling upon, I almost tripped on it now. It was just a tube of chapstick. And so I started to talk and ask people about it, beforehand.
Right.
And no one could understand, because we're all looking at who the perps could be, right? Jay's one of them, could be a suspect.
That's kind of weird to do.
Sir, hold on.
So you're saying just a tube of chapstick was just in the middle of the floor at this shop?
Yeah, but we all came to at least for this one, I was talking to me and a couple guys, after talking to people, we all came to the conclusion that at least the chapstick part, we ruled out that part being Jay because from his constituents, they said there's no way he's used any chapstick a day in his life.
Okay. Right, because his lips are always chapped.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yep, that's what they all said. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. What other what other evidence that you recall kind of showed up during your investigation?
Let's see. The chapstick. There's of course the torture on the TV.
Right. Okay.
There's a empty Dr. Pepper can.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
All right, God. This is
Guru. Are you writing all the? We're just taking some notes here because a movie playing. You find a tube of chapstick and a Dr. Pepper. That's really specific. Dr. Pepper. You sure it was Dr. Pepper? It wasn't Sprite.
I'm 100% sure. And it was empty. Someone guzzled that thing down.
So it was an empty Dr. Pepper can. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually get to talk to Jay, or did you not get to talk to him during that time?
No, I didn't get to talk to Jay.
Okay. Is it okay if the officer, what did you say, Officer Chance, ain't no chance or something?
Officer Slim Chance.
Is it all right if Officer Slim Chance asks you a few questions?
Hey, man, I got nothing to hide.
All right, first question I have is, why don't you use chapstick, son? That's the first thing. What's your rule against chapstick? What's going on?
I was actually gifted chapstick today, so that will change for the future.
Okay. What would you say one of your favorite go-to meals? What do you usually eat and drink?
I really like French fries. I like pizza.
What do you like to? What do you wash it down with? He's asking.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Is that right? I didn't.
Okay.
I wasn't aware that Dr. Pepper made a lemonade flavor. Just in jest. We're all joking though.
Yes.
I honestly, from Jay, from what I've seen, seems to be a stand-up, interesting person. I do have some what he knows about the wife.
Oh, Mandy. You said you know Mandy.
She's cool people.
Of course, I asked her some questions out of precautions, but
okay.
Can you confirm that she was flirting with Antonio?
Oh,
whoa, hold up.
Whoa.
What's this?
This is new information. Miss Mandy, she was flirty?
I've heard that she flirts with people,
Okay.
And I thought, maybe she flirted with Jay, but I was like, no, relax. But then I was like, well, what about somebody else? So I looked at all the perps, and I don't know, something just seems off with her. Right. So I'd like to get Jay's help. I didn't get a chance to ask him any questions to see if he ever saw any flirting between any of the other perps, because clearly she, they wouldn't flirt.
Okay, Mandy was nice to everybody.
Okay.
All right, she just wanted to go above and beyond to make sure everybody was okay.
I talked to her. She spoke a little too well of Antonio. Just a little too.
How did you feel about that?
I don't know. It felt kind of weird, just the fact that her husband just died. Not to mention that whenever I talked to her, she would mispronounce his name.
What'd she call him?
Well, Mr. Kareem, or rest in peace. She'd call him Shaquem. She'd call him a lot of different things that rhyme with it. One time she called him Dan, but that's a different subject.
Wow. Okay.
Detective, I have a question of my own.
Yes, sir.
Around the time this happened, I was really distraught. So, I was looking for answers. The county told me that originally Sanchez was assigned to this. At what point did you come in?
I came in when it was clear that the case was still needed to be looked at. A lot of things just weren't matching.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
I don't have any other. Guru, you got any questions?
No, we really appreciate you. However, I'm gonna shoot you my email, and I'm just gonna have you send any evidence photos you have. But we really appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely. I could do that. And Jay, hey man, just drink some more water, right?
Hey, why don't we add Mr. Slim Chance?
Here are the things I kind of took away from that call.
Okay.
So we have some evidence. We've also saw that a guy in a black hat and a gray hoodie was seen leaving the scene. Yeah, so those were everything that were kind of seen on the scene. We also got some more information about Tonio and
Mandy.
also Mandy, who we haven't talked to. That
I see you put Jay on the board.
they were kind of
Jay,
flirting at
what
the
is
garden
that
party.
about?
Why are you putting Jay on the board? Guru,
And what's with this Jay has chapped lips?
That right there.
That's a direct quote.
Yes,
That helps
this
this case, though.
This gets you out of trouble because there was chapstick. We know you may not be linked to that because your lips were chapped at that time period of your life.
Right.
Okay.
As well as that is common Walmart apparel, a black hat and gray hoodie. So those two things don't necessarily link you to the crime.
Right.
Could we add Slim Chance?
You want to add him to the board?
We can add Slim Chance to the board.
There was another detective assigned.
Okay.
He says that he got on.
Mm-hmm. He was being kind of suspicious when you asked him what happened to Sanchez. He said
he transferred. Come on, man. Yeah. No one's heard from this guy in years.
Right.
Where is he?
Where is he? Okay.
And I think really quick, we may need to call Antonio back.
Okay. All right.
Figure out about what this flirty situation was. But I'm going to give him a call back.
Right.
Hey, Tone, you there?
Who's it?
It's the guru again. We actually called the detective who was originally kind of put in charge over this case, and he gave us some new information, and we just wanted to ask you about it really quick.
And new information, man, can't close.
So
What you want?
Jay mentioned to us that you guys had an annual cookout where they passed out Employee of the Month awards at.
Yeah, food suck. Unseasoned as always, man. They call barbecue sauce and the chicken seasoning, man. What kind of food's that? Raisins and potato salad?
Wow.
First true statement he's given.
Horrible. The detective, Slim Chance, who was kind of on this case, told us that at this party you were seen
fraternizing
with.
Fraternizing? What that mean?
You were getting friendly with Big O's wife.
Man, that detective don't know what he talking about. What she talking about? Man, she getting friendly with everybody, man.
Friendly with everybody.
Wait,
What do you mean
what
by
about-
that?
She for the team. She for the whole department.
Was she getting friendly with Jay too included?
Oh, nah, man. She know not to mess with that, bro.
Okay.
No thunder down under there.
She was friendly with you.
I mean, you know, she tried to talk to me a little bit, man. You know, I was just playing some volleyball, right? And I got a big ketchup stain on my shirt. But anyway, man, I took the shirt off right there. She came over. She said, Tonio, you got some pecs there, babe. I was just like, you know, this how we'll work out a little bit, something.
Okay.
And, you know, we got to talking a little bit. I mean, honestly, she looked a little thirsty. And I was about to give her a drink. But then Big O came over and said I was trying to start some stuff. And I was just like, what you talking about trying to start some stuff, man? Get your girl under control.
Big O came and addressed you about this at the party?
Yeah, man, he tried to act like I was trying to move on this woman. I said, nah, hell nah, I ain't moving on your woman. She moving in on me.
What was Jay doing at the barbecue while this was happening?
Eating that raggedy ass potato salad with raisins.
Okay.
What else he gonna do?
Awesome. I think that's all I have to ask you. You have anything else?
No, that's it.
Let it be known that I did not entangle with Big O's wife. Got morals, man.
Okay.
Homie over here trying to accuse me of entangling with this white man. Look, rub this face in that damn potato salad. She's the one that's thirsty. Give her some water.
Would you say you would have ever dropped a lawnmower on his head?
Man, this
I mean,
a cold case. What you trying to accuse me for, man?
He didn't give you
Kinda
employee of the
guru
month.
anyway.
He kind of came at you a few times.
His wife.
You thought you deserved it. Not only did he give the award to Jay at the party, but he fussed at you about his wife, who you say was coming on to you and everybody else at the party.
Yeah, you know what I'm accusing you of? I'm accusing you of sounding like a damn cartoon character. Trying to accuse me of some... man, what y'all want, man? I told you I was busy. Closed case. Jay did it.
Wait, you said Guru sounds like a cartoon character?
I think he hung up on us.
Plenty of inaccuracies in his story, by the way.
Okay. So what did we uncover? There was raisins in the potato salad.
There was raisins in the potato salad.
Does that connect to anything?
He was right. There was raisins in the potato salad.
Okay.
I didn't eat it.
We do have the Big O had a fight with Antonio. We do know Antonio didn't get Employee of the Month.
He didn't.
So those are some very important threats.
And what about Mandy and Tone flirting?
And they also weren't around when the other one wasn't.
Okay, I think that connects to make love to the drum. Boom, 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 make love.
So maybe it wasn't Drumline, but it was... Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere, fellas.
We have a lot of threads going over here to Mandy.
Right.
So I think we need to give
We need
her
to give
call
Mandy a call. We need to reach out to Mandy.
and get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. So let's call Mandy. Or as a crew knew her, Candy, because you share Candy.
This is, hey, she's a nice lady.
Rest in peace, Big O. Sorry to slander.
She's a widow.
She's a widow.
I sent flowers.
Did you? Guilty conscience or just?
I used some of the grass from the last lawn.
Hello.
Hi, is this Miss O'Wheat?
The former Oweek. I go by Hugginkiss.
Oh, okay.
You go by Hugginkiss?
Is that your maiden name?
Yes, it is.
So your full name is Amanda Hugginkiss?
That's correct. Is Is everything okay?
Let me say it again. Amanda Hugginkiss. Okay.
Yeah, you're asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, so we don't mean to bother you, Miss Hugginkiss.
Yes, it's Amanda.
Yeah, so we don't mean to bring up any negative feelings or anything like that, but we actually were looking into your husband's case and just kind of saw a lot of kind of inconsistencies and crazy things going on, and we actually kind of suspect that it may not have been an accident.
No, it was an accident. The case is closed. I don't know what you guys are up to. I'm trying to move on. It's been so hard.
Yes.
And I'm just trying to push forward. And you guys, who am I? Who is this?
This is a bad idea.
This is Kemp, a producer. We're kind of on a show, and we just wanted, like, we really want to just find justice for you and your family.
Any information that you can help us with, believe us, we're not trying to dig up hurt. You know, we feel just as well. I won't say that, but we feel very bad about what happened, and you know, any information you could give us, I think it goes towards helping your husband. And there's a former worker for your husband, Jay. I don't know if you remember him.
Hey, Miss O.
You have a few moments of my time.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So
my first question is, were y'all happy in your marriage?
What kind of question is that?
Just in general, you know, a lot of marriage is tough. People struggling. Were you and Big O, were you guys happily married, would you say?
We were happy enough. I mean, he did what he had to do. He was the man of the house, and he provided what he could. He cared about the job a lot. I mean, go to work in his little car and bring home his little paycheck. But
I noticed you said little there. You know how women always say little car,
your little job, your little check.
Were you not happy that he was a landscaper?
It was enough to take care of the bills.
It came up that, you know, you guys would have company cookouts. Do you recall those?
He had company cookouts. So every now and then we would go to some of those, and I got a chance to meet a few of his co-workers and stuff. Jay, and then there was this guy, Antonio.
Antonio.
How did Antonio look? Like Big O, or was he more fit?
He was a handsome fellow, you know.
Okay. What about Jay?
He was weird to me. One day I was at the cookout, and Antonio and I were just, you know, talking about our kids and catching up, and he was so kind. He went to go get me something to drink. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Dr. Peppers are my faves. And so he said he would bring me back one, but he said he saw the J guy just putting a whole bunch of them in his bag. And so I had to settle for a Pepsi, but that's besides the point. The point is, I miss my husband. I loved him. You know, they always say grass is green on the other side. You know, maybe this is the other side.
You said you weren't working while Big O was kind of being the breadwinner. Now that, you know, he's tragically passed, how are you surviving now?
Well, the way things happen is we were able to set aside, you know, life insurance, and so that's kind of been what's keeping me and my boys. I mean,
I don't mean to pry. I'm actually I guess shopping for life insurance myself. If you could suggest one for me, how much
you could get in an untimely accident? Was this like a good amount, would you say?
You're a little personal. I just, it's enough to make sure that I'm good.
Say higher or lower. 1 million.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up. What did you say? I can't really.
We hear you just fine, Amanda Hugginkiss.
It's so much. You're asking a whole lot of questions.
Mandy.
I'm just.
Take your time.
We made so many memories. I remember this one day. I tried to be so nice to Shaquille, and I know he had a hard day, and we needed to talk about it. And he said it'd just be wise to put Buddy aside. And I don't know what you guys want from me. I don't know. I did what I had to do for me and my boys.
Okay.
So that's what I did.
Not too long after everything happened, you put vacation pics on Facebook. Did you have a good time? That's all I wanted to know.
I mean, it was a good time. You had to relax, Cancun.
Okay.
Very small funeral. Mm-hmm. Very intimate. Just family and coworkers. She had on black shades. Mm-hmm. Not one single tear.
No tears. Wow.
Sitting next to Tone. And he was rubbing her with one hand and holding the other.
Okay.
I mean,
you ever seen this combo?
Antonio has just been so supportive of me through this time. And we just remained good friends. You weren't close to know what we had going on.
Because he posted vacation pictures too. She wasn't in any of them, but the background looked very familiar.
I do want to ask you one question. It came up that Big O and Antonio had a disagreement, and it was something related to lack of trust, I guess, in your marriage.
You set him up.
No. It was one night.
You set him up.
Home and I just wanted to have. That's not what happened. He just loved that job more than he loved me. I tried to do like a night dinner outside in the grass, but he was so angry that I was on his grass.
So you go kill him?
Is this supposed to be funny?
No, we're sorry about that, Miss. Hugginkiss.
You killed him.
I did not kill him. I did not do it.
You went to kill him and you framed me.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
So he don't like you on your grass and you kill him.
I don't like you right now. That's what I don't like.
You gonna kill me too?
Just wasting my time.
We're really sorry about that, Miss
Don't you
Hugginkiss.
put words in my mouth.
Miss Hugginkiss, thank you so much.
So you kill him?
And it's the other side.
We really appreciate you. And can you just do one thing for me, Miss Hugginkiss?
What may that be?
Could you tell Antonio to give us a call? She hung up on us.
All right.
Wow. Okay. So
did that not tell you what y'all needed to know?
A lot going on there.
There's a lot happening there.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
You went to the funeral.
I went to the funeral.
How did you deal with the funeral?
I was distraught, but
like
I said, I thought it was a hit job.
Okay.
So I was alert.
You said she posted vacation pictures on Facebook.
Yes.
You're my friend, and I wouldn't accuse you of anything, but I did kind of go into your Facebook. And
I'm clean.
I stumbled upon a post from quite a while ago. Guru, I sent it to you. Can you pull that up?
Yes, you did.
We'll pull it up for you people at home too. We found this on your Facebook page.
Screenshot from the Facebook page
of Jay. So,
can you explain what's kind of happening in this photo to us?
It says, you know how you can like and you can react to photos. The first thing I'm noticing is Amanda
Hugginkiss has reacted on the photo.
She looked angry. This doesn't look like a guy who's distraught. He seems to be smiling.
The devil was at work. You hear me?
Wow.
What is this pose you're doing?
Yeah, what is that? And why are you leaning on Big O's grave?
What's happening here? Mm-hmm. I was just getting ready to lead the prayer.
It looks like you're smiling for it. You knew they were taking it, and it says the only one who can judge me is the guy above. That sounds like something like a criminal would say, or something like the only guy who can judge.
That is,
like, what are you
that
being?
Is a weird
that's a weird thing to say at a
caption.
funeral.
What does that mean?
This is my first time seeing this.
Okay. Very interesting.
Honestly, do you think I would do something like this?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to think right now, to be honest with you.
Wow.
We do have one more kind of thread that I think we can kind of investigate. Maybe
let's get to that.
I have the information of the shop owner next door. This is the guy, I believe, who saw the gray hoodie and black hat.
Yeah, that's what Slim Chance said.
Gotcha. Call is going through. Hello?
This is Donovan Mitchell's. I am the proud owner of Dreamscapers. We don't only landscape, we dreamscape.
Ooh.
That's good.
So your dreamscaping company is located right next door to Mr. Oweets.
Excuse me? You said Kareem Oweet?
Yes.
Why are you calling my phone about him?
Hi, sir. My name is Kemp. People call me the Guru, and I'm actually here with two of my other associates. And right now, we're actually calling you in regards to an incident that took place a few years ago. If you don't mind answering a few questions for us.
I don't understand.
Apparently, you were there that morning, and you were one of the only witnesses. Can you tell us a little bit about what you saw?
About what I saw. Well, I didn't see much. In the morning, I just saw Kareem come in as always, and then the detective showed up. Didn't really think nothing of it. However, I did see a tall young man with a black hat and a gray hoodie on, I think.
Wait, I'm sorry. You saw this detective?
Let me backtrack a little bit. You said you saw a detective.
Yes.
Yeah, we're confused about the timeline of what you saw. About what time was the detective?
So when did this guy leave in comparison to the guy in the gray?
Okay, so
was he there?
Kareem showed up.
Okay.
As always.
Okay.
And then the detective showed up. And then after, the man in the gray hoodie was leaving at the same time. But just a little bit after. That is exactly what I saw.
Interesting. Can I ask you a few other questions? I mean, you seem very like an observant type of fellow.
Right.
I'm sorry. Can you do me a favor, young man? Can you please explain the word observant to me? Do you have a definition by you? But
I'm asking the questions right now.
Okay. I don't like the rules, but I'll take them.
Good rules getting tested.
Mr. Mitchells. So we have two landscaping companies kind of side by side.
Mm-hmm.
How's your business looking? Would you say you're booming?
My business has been booming as of lately.
You said as of lately. What do you mean by that?
Yes. Well, I'm a man of great respect. I respect the man's death. I will not talk ill of him. But to be honest, I'm glad he is in the dirt because I can show you what true business is like. I can actually bring and shed a light to the community. See, Kareem only knew how to landscape. I'm not only a landscaper, but I am a dreamscaper. If you know what I'm talking about.
Not quite, but continue.
I'm just a dreamer. That's all.
Did you have a dream that you had to kill him?
Excuse me, I did not have a dream to kill him. I had a dream that he'd be dead, but I never had a dream to kill him.
And your business did shoot up afterwards.
He was my competition, and the way you take down your competition, you see, is you have to study your competition to the utmost. Even if you have to be around them for a little bit longer than you would like, even if you have to follow them, even if you have to be under their car, just for a little bit, no matter what they're doing. I just know I'm well studied in my competition.
Okay.
Why'd you kill him?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did not kill him. I am a righteous man myself. I did not kill him. The only reason, I know what y'all thinking, I killed him for my business to boom, but honestly, all I see is the glory of God.
What do you think about Nick Cannon?
Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon.
Easy.
Nick Cannon.
I was just curious what your favorite Nick Cannon movie was.
I don't really have a favorite Nick Cannon movie. Nick Cannon's not really my guy. I think really Chris Rock is. Chris Rock is a good guy. I like Chris Rock. He was good on Friday and Rush Hour. Did he play Donkey? Did he play Shrek and Donkey?
All right, well we gotta unpack this. We gotta unpack this newfound information. Did you have any final questions?
No, I don't think I do unless you do. Drew, we thank you for taking our call, Mr. Mitchells.
God bless y'all and good night.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Definitely have a lot to unpack here.
Yeah. He did say that the detective showed up before the guy in the gray hoodie and the black hat.
Put that Chris Rock was in Friday.
Yeah, put that up there. And Rush Hour.
And he was the donkey on Shrek.
Well, what do you say, Guru? Do you think we're any closer to solving this mystery?
I just want to ask, am I omitted? We didn't establish a motive for me.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to.
This is crazy.
I might have to come over there with you, Guru. You know, I'm not saying that doing this affected how I perceive you.
Framed on my birthday.
Like he said, what is it? Only the man above can judge you. But we might have to let you be on a side by yourself. You know,
are y'all involved too? All that motive right there, and you looking at me.
Yeah,
they plotted to kill him.
You think they all plotted to kill him?
Thank you for asking. As I said, Tonio had ulterior motives. Didn't like me because I was respected for good work.
Right.
Also unconfirmed, but let's be honest, banging the boss's wife. She's in it too.
Right.
He's dead. She collected insurance money, went on vacation.
Okay.
Coincidentally, around the same time Tone went on vacation.
Right.
All right. Completely different detective was assigned to that case.
Sanchez.
Okay. Sanchez got replaced.
Right.
He was the head of the department. Guess who was next in command?
Slim
Kansas.
Okay.
Donnie Munchies had motive. Working next door, needed the extra patrons to his business.
Right.
What better thing to take out your number one competition? The fact that you've attached an actual motive to everybody on there except me.
Right.
But everybody who's a suspect has the same accounts of me. How do they all know that I love Dr. Pepper, that I have chapstick, that I love Drumline? You would only need to know that if you were trying to frame somebody.
Everyone dislikes Jay in this scenario. I did notice that.
Right.
You make a lot of enemies.
That is true.
My only friends in this case was Big O and Sanchez.
And they're both missing.
What do they have in common? They're gone.
Very
I was supposed to be next, but I moved here and started this with you guys.
Okay.
And they made the story legit by getting a freaking article written on it. And y'all said it yourselves, that was the only one you can find.
Right.
How coincidental is that? Someone dies by a lawnmower and there's only one article written? I rest my case.
I'm gonna stick by your side on this one. I'm gonna say I'm with you. There seems to be a conspiracy here. You know, at the end of the day, a man was decapitated, but you know, it's not that serious. let us remember that. You know,
there was a loss of life.
There was a loss of life, but
I mean, we're still here.
We're still here.
Yeah.
So,
couldn't ask for a better present. I appreciate both of y'all.
Yes, sir. And we'll see y'all next time.
Jay with the jokes, funny guy. Drew with the blah blah, telling crazy stories for a lifetime. Kemp got the wisdom for him, like nothing's ever that serious. And if you don't listen, then you're delirious.
Bro, you can't say that. Why not? Because we're live. I just said nothing's ever that serious.